Hi everyone, it's Seth again with another little Goodwill Clearance Center haul video. Kind of a small deal today, but I'm pretty excited. First off, I'm not a fan of Taylor Swift, but I do have a friend who's a huge Swiftie, so I saw that and I had to grab it for her. Going down here, this is a 0 through 20 number line. Again, falling right back into my teacher habits, but it's a great tool for helping kids visualize when they're counting, and with being able to show the groupings of up to 5, 10, 15, 20 on that. I have other ones that are smaller that go up to 50, but these are great for the ones who are just beginning to work on their numbers. Another bag, I'm finding a lot of Nerf darts the last couple of times from my grandson. He's going to love that. So another bag of Nerf darts. These were some pet toothbrushes that were totally sealed up in their package. Our dog's having some pretty bad dental problems, and finding these as cheap as they were there was just kind of a good come across. These I came across, and these I just found to be very interesting. As it turns out, looking them up, I guess they're not all that common, but they're dual keyboard and mouse port adapters for PS2 connections. So plug into one PS2 port and you've got two for the mouse and for the keyboard. Scrolling over this way, these are just some badge clips. That's a project I've got in mind for school, so nothing too exciting, but interesting. This, I love picking up fidgets where I find them, and this is one that I found myself playing with the whole time that I was walking around the store. There was a Rick and Morty board game there, or Rick and Morty Monopoly, and if anyone's a fan, I'm sure they recognize this as a Meeseeks box. I just grabbed the one token because the game was incomplete. Random large key, I'm not entirely sure why I grabbed that, but I did. Oh well. This one is a Samsung USB cable. I try to grab these as I find them because I never know when I'm going to come across something Samsung, and if you think Apple's bad about proprietary connectors, Samsung's a million times worse. They have God only knows how many of them. Pokemon card for school, little miniature Happy Meal tray with apple slices. Again, this is just something for school. It's a little lunchtime tease game that I have going with some kids. The other day I found that bag full of wheels and trucks for fingerboards and tech decks, and managed to find this one today. So that's going to go along for our new kiddo who's starting on tomorrow, who's really into skateboards. This is just a 6-volt power supply, nothing too exciting, but I needed one to have on hand so I could stop using one of my universals. So I just need to put the right size jack on there, and it'll be good to go. And last one over here, this was so big I had to do it separately in frame, but this is the kind of box that comes usually with art supplies in it. This one, as you can see, is mostly empty. A few drawing pencils there that aren't bad. This drawer is empty, and this drawer down here is loaded up with colored pencils and pastels and such. And I'm really not all that interested in the art supplies per se, but what I am going to do with this is I'm going to take the art supplies out. I'm going to give them away to somebody. I'm not sure who. Probably my youngest daughter. And I want to rework this a bit into more like a role play box for when I do tabletop role play and such, to hold papers, dice, characters. I was really pleasantly surprised to find that my role play dice actually fit into the drawer. So just taking like a D20 there, and it's not a very big one, but still fits in there, and the drawer closes up with no problem. So I'm going to be cleaning out the dry hot melt glue that was keeping the separators in here, and probably glue in some small barriers just to have a little compartment for the dice to go into. So that's going to be a little project that I'm going to go through, probably sand it off a little bit, maybe restain it, I don't know. But anyway, that was the haul for today, and altogether they did $1.99 for the box. It was £2 on the rest of the stuff, so $4.19, so a total of $6.17 for everything, and I'm happy with it. So if you have any of your own hauls, especially from Goodwill Clearance Centers by the pounds, however you like to refer to them, I'd love to hear about them in the comments below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.